Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Happy Tuesday. I know this is like a come on through and hit that like button. That's right. Hey everybody. Y'all know this was a very impromptu live, but I wanted to share something with you guys. And I had a little time on my hands, so my son went to work. So I said, okay, the streets are kind of quiet. Let me just go on. So, hey, Raw Truth and Uncut, my girl, what's going on? Beautiful grown woman status, what's going on? Miss Wagner, Kate Brown. Let me see who else we got. Kimberly, Treasure Life. Hey, beautiful, me, us. What's going on, Ronithia? What is going on, y'all? A Stokes, what's going on? My Black is beautiful. Hey, Queen. True Slayer, what's going on? Gloria, Roslyn. Hey, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in. I know this is like last minute. This was just a real, like a last minute live. This wasn't planned. It wasn't scheduled or anything. Hey, Hillwood Tree. Hey, Nita. This wasn't planned or anything. Hey, Dark and Lovely. What's going on, y'all? I hope everybody is doing well out there. The streets have been so crazy lately, y'all. And like I told y'all, hey, Carol, I haven't really truly gotten away from, hey, Miss Hudson, gotten away from the Jonelle story. But y'all, I'm trying, to kind of get away from whole Brie period. You know what I'm saying? And try to go into other content. Hey, Get Right with LB. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Miss White. Hey, Yolanda. So I'm trying to basically, like I told y'all the other day, I'm trying to navigate my channel to other areas, really trying to get away from it. Because y'all, this thing has gotten, in this particular sector, it has gotten too much for me. I just can't even respond to it anymore. I just can't even do it. It's just like every single day is something. I'd rather focus on the story and focus on just that. But when you focus on that, you always get thrown off with the drama, the drama, that. And it's kind of discouraging. It's really kind of discouraging. So, and I'm going to, before I get into my commentary, which is public validation, which y'all, this is what goes on these social media streets. Hey, Miss Fee, what's going on, my queen? Where a bunch of hills have eyes with that side of town. Yeah. So basically, y'all, it's basically having to deal with what we call public validation. I'm gonna get into my commentary with that in a second. But first, I want to tell y'all, if y'all wasn't in the live last night, of course, y'all know when it's not about drama, you don't really get the big crowd, which is fine with me, y'all, because if I have to lower that crowd that wants the drama, I'm cool with that. Trust me, I'm cool with it. And bring in the other side, I'm cool with that. But if you were not in the live yesterday, hey, Miss Weber, I was doing a live yesterday on Basketball Wives, Jennifer Williams' fiance, Christian Gold. And I was only going to show like the arrest records, and I was going to go through everything that he's going through now. I didn't really get a chance to, because lo and behold, hey, Miss McGee, hey, Krisha, hey, Miss D, hey, Queen. They're called the beef sector, that has become beef sector too. Yeah. So y'all, I was, like I said, my direction was going to go another way, but let me tell you how good God is. So I'm going through it. Like I said, if y'all was here yesterday, then you would have seen it. One of the victims of Christian Gold, she came in my live last night. She seen that I was live. She seen the status of my live, and it was a couple of other people that from that sector that came over here. She seen that I was live, and she wanted to tell her story. So she actually is a main victim of Christian. Hey, Blueberry Boots. Hey, Elaine. She actually was a victim of she actually is a victim of Christian Gold. And again, y'all, Christian Gold is Jennifer Williams, Basketball Wives, her fiance. They have an 18-year difference. So she came in my live last night, and me and her, when I tell you that me and her have been texting, we have been talking all throughout the day, all last night, because he was messaging her. Back and forth, and lo and behold, y'all, I believe she shared the link to my live because he doesn't want her to talk. This is the second live. My platform is the second platform that she spoke on. So he doesn't want her to talk. So basically, I guess Jennifer got wind, him and Jennifer got wind that she was on my platform. And guess who got a little text in Instagram last night? It was, I believe, her publicist asking me to shut the live down. And I said no. So, but the thing about it is, they're going to have to deal with more than just that, because she is going on Tasha K Thursday. So y'all, and when I tell y'all she is feeding me the tea, she is feeding me the tea. Okay? I got to find out exactly how much she's going to let me share, because she is letting me actually have the exact text messages that she is having with Jennifer and Christian. So, I mean, she is directly talking to them. And I mean, she's a firecracker, y'all. She is a firecracker. She is mad. You hear me? So, that is something when you start getting into those stories. Yeah, here with Tree, I was like, wow. So I wasn't really expecting last night, but she is going on Tasha K, which Tasha K's platform is much huger than mine. I mean, of course, it's much, much bigger than mine. So, I'm trying to decide if I should just, wait till Tasha K release all that stuff, because I got to be very, like you said, here with you, I want to be very, very careful. So, Tasha, she'll release anything on her platform. So, but he does not have any money. This man is broke. Okay. And he has been scamming, the crap. Matter of fact, that was her. He has been scamming the crap out of people. Okay. So I was just fortunate enough. I was just fortunate enough to, she said she was just going through, whatever. She was just going through YouTube last night, and she seen my scheduled live. So she wanted to jump on and talk. So y'all, but as it goes along, I'll make sure, like I said, if y'all remember, I'll give it to you, because I'm kind of nervous about putting it out on the public platform. So that's why I say I'll do it in Members Live and let y'all get the tea. That's the only reason why I'm doing it in Members Live. But once Tasha K releases it, I'm going to let it go public. Because like I said, I'm just kind of nervous because, I don't know if that was Christian's publicist or Jennifer's publicist that got in my DMs last night. But I was like, I don't even know, but I was asked, would I? And it wasn't a demand, y'all. Let me be clear. It wasn't a demand. It wasn't anything ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just trying to cover him right now because they say he's trying to make good on his payments. And right now, you guys, he owes over $300,000. And anyway, but y'all listen, y'all just stay tuned. Because I wanted to let y'all know I am covering that story. Oh my gosh. I am covering that story. And she is definitely, she is hot. She is mad. And come to find out, his so-called business partner has been scammed as well. So we gonna see, y'all. Hey, Miss Judy. So y'all, that's what I've been covering lately. That's why, it doesn't make any sense for me to keep going back and forth with this kind of petty stuff, the back and forth. It's just not worth it, y'all. It really is not to me. That's not what I got in here for. My thing is, I got into this story. I got into the LaTrue story because I wanted to give, my legal opinion about what was going on, because I seen a lot of twists and turns and a lot of things being said that was just not correct. Everybody forming their own opinion. And I just wanted to be a correction in that. Never to get on anybody's team or anything like that. And like I've said before, I seen a gentleman that was being accused of something that, based on the receipts and stuff, I just didn't see any evidence of. So that's what made me get on it. But my thing was to pass on through and get on to the next story. But y'all know this stuff can be addictive. It can be addictive. It can be, you can really just get stuck in this saga. Yes, you can really, you really get stuck in this saga. So it's just almost like, I just want to move out. It has gotten demonic, y'all. I'm going to say something about, let me tell you this, what I want to talk about public validation. And this is what I'm seeing a lot in this saga, my observation in this saga. Thank you, Dark and Lovely, for your membership. This is what I'm seeing in this saga. A lot of people are looking for public validation. People think because they get on their platform or they get on somebody else's platform, or even the supporters, y'all have to include everybody, that when you start cussing and when you start being loud and you start portraying yourself as this bad person or whatever, you feel like, hey, somebody's really supposed to be scared of you. And the quiet person doesn't say anything because that person is quiet. Yes, Royal D. Yes. The quiet person, or you think the person, they're just sitting back, just being a lame or whatever. No, that's hardly the case. It's a difference between playing hard and playing smart. It's a big difference in that. And the thing about it is people will allow social media to really make you make some bad decisions. I've seen, and these people I've already had conversations with. Like I said, I have even talked to the family and just say, hey, y'all just slow it down, because you don't have to defend everything. You don't have to, because sometimes when you get on here and defend something, you put something out, they twist it, turn it into a lie. And that could be anybody, it could be anybody. You get on here, you say something, they'll take it and they'll sit in the background and they'll find a way to twist it and turn it and make it into something else. It becomes a lie. It done got in this person's ear, it done got that person's ear, and it's going to come back on somebody's platform as a total lie. And you're back defending it all over again. It's defense after defense after defense. It's just like I heard Kevin speak the other day when he said, if you know something is a lie, if you absolutely know something is a lie, it can show. I'm trying to work on something else myself. Yes. I can't wait, Roy D. I love your content. Like Kevin has said the other day, if you sit and you know something is a lie, if you sit and you harbor on it and you constantly trying to defend it over and over and over again, you're going to drain yourself. And 9 times out of 10, the person who's delivering it, they know it's a lie. They know what they're saying is a lie, but they know it's going to get you riled up. They know it's going to piss you off. They know it's going to hit below the belt. They know it's going to hurt you in some type of way. Hey, Terry, because they feel like you're just like them. They're looking for public validation. They're looking for social media, they're looking for the supporters to come and say, yeah, get them, girl. Yeah, get them, dude. Yeah, you're it. You're that. You're this. You're that. That's what, just because you looking for that don't mean somebody else is looking for that. Hey, Joanne. Just because you looking for that don't mean somebody else is looking for that. Some people truly, honestly, just want to come on their platform and they just want to do the news. This whole, as y'all can see, this whole team stuff, the team thing has kind of gotten out of hand too. I feel like, because in the end, some of us don't share the same opinions. There may be one subject that some of us don't agree on. One may agree on this, one may don't agree on that, and then if you're trying to come together for one good cause, the whole team could fall apart because you don't agree somewhere around the line. It dismantles the whole team. So that's why when I say in the state of social media, I feel like everybody should do their thing on their own platform, tell the story, because one content creator can tell it one way, another content creator tell it another way, another content creator can tell it another way. And then it will make sense to people because you're seeing it from so many different ways till you can come to your own conclusion and make your own judgment about the situation. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to make people everything. The biggest word that I have in this saga is y'all, y'all, y'all. Well, y'all this and y'all that. Who is y'all? The last time I checked, my platform was run by one person. Upper's platform is run by one person. Amber's platform is run by one person. Okay. Moore's platform is run by one person. Who else? Break Room's platform is run by one person. 2K's platform is run by one person. This whole y'all thing, Royal D platform is run by one person. The only thing is D-Ham, I keep forgetting about him, run by one person. The only thing it is, we may just have guests or special guests on our platform that we want to come in. I really rarely ever have that. But we may have people come on and just help us with our views or give our audience a better capture of what's going on. That's all it is. And then our supporters, y'all know I love engaging with y'all because sometimes y'all can help me see things from your point of view, and we can combine our thoughts together and come up, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. It makes for a good, platform. If y'all know what I'm saying. Makes for a good platform. So, like I told y'all, and I'll be the first to admit, the biggest mistake that I did in this saga is thinking, it's okay to be on the back end and call yourself forming certain. Let me tell you something. Let me put it like this. When you form relationships based on trauma, when you form relationships based on your attack of a person, when you form relationships based on being malicious, when you form, we agree that this person is crap. We agree that, we don't like her, she this. When you form relationships like that, under those circumstances, 9 times out of 10, hey Gigi, 9 times out of 10, those relationships are going to fall apart. They're not going to stay together. That's not a friendship. That's a partnership based on your hate for somebody. You can form a partnership based on your love for somebody, and you can form a partnership based on hate for somebody. But if you're not forming a partnership based on your character matches my character, or I like your personality because you're like, I can see myself, you're this, you're that, you're this. If you're not forming a friendship based on those things, that friendship is going to fall apart. Or if you call it a friendship, it's going to fall apart, period. But when you make connections based on your hate for somebody, it's going to go down the drain. Y'all have seen certain relationships on here. Y'all have seen friendships come together. Y'all have seen friendship, exactly, face value. Y'all have seen friendships come together and fall apart, And that's because they came together under bad circumstances. They came together because it was a bad situation. Hey, protect your peace, my black, that's true. Yes, the relationships come together because of ill feelings, and then we get so upset when they fall apart. Like, if I'm only calling y'all, listen to me. If I'm only calling you and the only conversation that we have is we're talking about some gossip, or we're talking about, did you see such and such do this? Oh, girl, did you see such and such do that? Or, and that's it. We're not talking about our families. We're not talking about our futures. We're not talking about, or how are you feeling today? And we're not talking about things like that. It's not a friendship. It's our unit. We are a unit based on BS. It's not a friendship. And that's what I feel this saga and some of the friendships. Now, some of these friendships in here are very genuine. And I've seen it for myself. I've seen the loyalty for myself with my own 2 eyes, which only validated like I said, I can take responsibility. I feel like the ones that I formed was just based on just nothing, it wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine at all. It was just, like I told y'all the other day in my life, how many people I'm not going to go to my kids. I'm not going to go to my friends here. I'm not going to go to my family and talk about the saga. Like I told you, my sister lives right there in it. My sister lives right there in Atlanta. My son lives right there in Atlanta. They do not know who No Brianna or LaTruth is. They have no idea who these people are. And my sister's been in Atlanta for a very long time, 4 years, 10 years plus. They don't even know who these people are. My niece is young. She's like, how old is my niece? My niece is like 20, 30, 31. And she's Brianna's age. She has no idea. She's a social media freak. You know, she stays on social media. She has no idea who Brianna is. No clue. And she's around Brianna's age. She don't have any clue. And they're very active on social media. Some of these young people don't even know who these people are. So for us to get on here and we as older people go so crazy and been out of shape, and we're willing to say ugly things about, oh, I hope you die, or I hope you, or say things like that. It's not good for either side. It's not just once. It's not good for anybody. Of course, there are no sides. It's not fair for anybody to be saying that. It's ugly for people to be saying that. But I have to tell you something. When it comes to a man speaking to a woman, I think in a very derogatory manner, that's a woman to woman. We gonna tug at it all day. You know, we got words for days for a woman with a woman. But when a man does it, I look at it differently. I'm just like, are you serious? I look at it very, very differently. I don't care what kind of man. I don't care what man is on here. I don't care who it is. Like, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure D-Ham will not mind me saying, me and him have had disagreements because of the way I feel that things should be handled. You know, sometimes, you know, he want to go off on this person. He mad or something. I said, you know what? It's not fair. You know, sometimes some things are not fair. You got to look at it from both sides. But, you know, you get angry in that moment because of what a person said. But then you got to step back and look and say, you know what? Did that happen on this side? Did we do this on this side? You got to look at it from all angles, and you got to be fair. That's me. But yet, hey, I get called 20 B's on here. I'm just like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. And y'all know what bothered me? I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know what bothered me the most? What bothered me the most was to see the women in the chat praising it and egging it on and saying, go for it. You know, like, I'm not those words, like, just no, do it. That really was like, I was in shock. Like, I don't care how much you dislike me. I don't care how much you hate me, or you may dislike something I've said, dislike something I did, or like my behavior or something like that. You should never in your life ever stoop so low as to want a man or cheer on a man degrading another female. Never. I don't care if I dislike you. Nothing on social media, nobody on this social media that I have engaged with would ever, I'm that mad enough at you that I would praise a man for calling you out your name or degrading or being derogatory towards you in any form, shape, or size. Because I don't dislike anybody on here. Like, there's nobody on here that I dislike that much. I may dislike your behavior, but that don't mean I dislike you as a person, because I really don't know you. To be honest with you guys, I really don't know anybody on this app, not the content creators. I only know them through this saga and are the bonds through the saga, except for the one or two, or maybe three bonds that I have kind of developed outside, where there's more than just talk about the saga. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyday life. It's about family, jobs, investments, and stuff like that. But never, I don't care who you are on here, no supporter, no content creator, as I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as I may have disliked Amora's behavior or what she did, I would never agree with anybody, a man, just outright being disrespectful. Only she hasn't done anything to them. I'm not even in favor of that. I'm not a woman walking around here saying, yeah, tear her up, I'm not in favor of it. Now I'm going to admit, because I am not without sin. When her and Kevin had that spat, I thought the spat between them was funny. Just the spat between them was hilarious, because Kevin and Amora had been going at it for so long. And when they got to going at each other, it was kind of funny. But did I agree with him calling her that? No, I don't agree with it at all. So I just don't agree with it, period. But I do understand that people get upset, they be in the moment and they say things, but I will never agree with any kind. I have 4 boys, y'all. I have 4 young men that 3 of them are out in the world, doing their own thing. I would never agree with them calling a female a B. Never. Never. I will never agree with that. That's disrespectful. I'd rather for you to walk away than to do something like that. No matter how bad you get, just walk away from it. But I do understand, y'all, sometimes you get that angry. But it's just, to me, it's just degrading. But I think a lot of people come on here and they show out, and I think they raise all kind of hell, and they do this because they want the validation of you guys. They want the validation of you guys, of you supporters. They want that validation. They want the hoopla. They want the praise. They want the, or whatever. So they're willing to sacrifice their soul. They're willing to sacrifice their integrity and their morals to say, hey, I'm getting the validation. I'm getting the clout. I'm getting the views. I'm getting the, I'm getting the views. I'm getting the subscribers. I'm getting all that because I'm willing to show out and throw in integrity on social media. I'm willing to do that. And I think some people just, I don't know, that bothers me. Am I the only one? That's just, to me, that's just not, I just don't think that's cool at all. I've never been like that. And just like I said, y'all, even though that time that I went off that one time, I think I was that back in April, I felt some type of way. Even though I felt like I was well within my rights to do what I did, I just felt like I shouldn't have been drawn to that point. I should have never allowed anybody to get me to that point. I shouldn't have allowed it, but I did. And, hey, Valencia, we don't really know each other on this app. Right. Protect your peace. Exactly. There are women who will push and push and push until a man pops off. That is true. Now, I'm not, listen, I ain't crazy. I know that's women, especially the women on this saga, the things that they have said, the things that I have seen said on this chat, on this app has been crazy. So when women do certain things, you have, and somebody ends up calling them that, it's like, okay, dang, like you was kind of pushing it there. Sean isn't ignoring anyone. She just likes it. Yeah, I'm not ignoring anybody. I promise y'all. And most of the time, y'all know I do engage in the chat. But just seeing what has happened the last couple of weeks, or it's just been mind-boggling to me, y'all. Very mind-boggling to me, the things that I have seen in chat. Y'all sometimes I don't come in chats and I don't comment, but trust and believe I'm sitting in the chats. And sometimes I do be looking and I'm just like, oh my God. It is amazing to me. It is also not okay for a woman to continuously call men derogatory names either. That's right. I agree with you, because men can only take so much, as well as women, we go too far. My Black is beautiful. That's 100% correct. Men have feelings as well. Yes. And I think that's the main reason why we all came together to defend this person right here, because a man, so many women came together to defend a man, because, it's like, okay, we can pop off. Y'all know we got a lot of mouth and we can really, really pop off. We really, really can. We can show our side. Trust me, I have a mouth on me. As much as people don't think I do, I can pop off. And I may sound like, I'm really not serious, but when I do, it's just, and then sometimes, y'all, you got to think about your health too. And I think about my health as well. It's like, is having a stroke or a heart, because y'all know Black people, nothing, Miss Judy, Black people are get them silent stress killers. You got heart attacks, you got strokes and all that. So when we get stressed out like that and we start screaming and hollering and yelling, we don't know what we're doing to our body. So I just try to refrain from that. My ex-husband didn't have a relationship with his mom. He was a horrible husband and father. Oh, wow. Sean, you cannot curse. I be trying, y'all. I really do. Y'all, I asked my oldest son the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I said, people on YouTube say I can't curse. And they said, you know what he said to me? He said, you must try to pronounce all of your words. And I said, why you say that? He said, because I curse like a sailor. He says I curse like a sailor. Sometimes, especially when you get mad. But he said, you must be trying to pronounce every syllable of your word when you talk. I was like, well, I guess, because he says when I really, really get hot mad, he says I can go off. So, but that's very rare, y'all. That's a very, very rare. It takes a whole lot to really piss me off. Gotta lighten the mood. I know, Miss Judy. But anyway, like I said, you guys, I really just wanted to come on and tell y'all, as far as like me engaging in anything derogatory on this app, that's never going to happen. That's not going to happen anymore. I don't care what is said, what nothing. If anything, y'all, I'm handling it the correct way. The correct way. It's sometimes people get on here and they say, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Sometimes you just got to refrain from talking about what you're going to do and just do it. The less you talk, the more you can just do what you have to do. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to announce it to the world. You don't have to go back and forth. You know what you can do. And I definitely know the steps to stuff getting done and how it's supposed to be done. What steps to take. So it's not like, somebody sitting over here just know that every time that something happens, you don't have to get on here and announce it. I've heard court so many times on this app. I've heard I'm taking charges out on you so many times. I've heard that 100 times. And it's like, we don't have to talk about it. Just be about it. Just do your thing. Women have a mouthpiece that will cut you coming. Girl, will they? Yes, they do. Stay locked and loaded. Yes, I already know. And then y'all know something else. I'm gonna tell you another reason why I don't get into it too tough with people, because I do have boys. And I have boys and they do have tempers. So sometimes when you make certain decisions to get into it with somebody, you got to think about, if I get upset, if I get mad, if I raise all kind of hell and I show that and my kids see it, they're going to want to just go off. So, and I want to think about their livelihood. So I don't just make decisions based on me. I make decisions based on them, because I can't hide how I feel. So if I get angry, if I allow myself to get angry, and then plus y'all, my boys have told me plenty of times, you need to get off YouTube because you're gonna call somebody to blah blah blah, get hurt. And I'm just like, no, it's not all that. It's just YouTube. So imagine if they found out I did get upset about something on YouTube. It's just gonna make it worse, and I'm just not gonna do it. Sometimes you just got to keep this YouTube stuff on YouTube and keep it away from your family and not let it affect your real world and your real life. Because once we shut these computer screens down and once we shut that phone off, that's it. We go back to our regular life. Sean, you can't trust folks. The world is severely unhinged nowadays. It definitely is. It definitely is. And I've seen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. And now I'm going to go, because this was only going to be a short live. I'm going to tell y'all something. I have seen the worst behavior on this app than I have seen in real life, and that's no lie. I have seen the worst behavior out of people on this app than I've ever experienced in my real life. And I swear that's on my life. That's why sometimes I don't even know how to process stuff. I don't know how to process what is going on. Why is that person acting like that? Like, what is the problem? Because I've never seen anything like it. Like, I've never seen you in real life. Let me make this clear. I've never met anybody on this app in real life. Never in my life. Nobody. Never met anybody in real life. So I don't think anybody should ever have a reason to just go ham on anybody on this app. It's not real life. It's not real life at all. So y'all, I am going to, like I said, hey, Christy, I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and chop it up with you guys and just let y'all know what was coming. So, and then I was working on this story, Jerry Springer vibes. Yes, girl. Yes. Y'all know once if let's say if I wanted to get rid of every one of y'all, let's say in hypothetical y'all, if I wanted to just shut everybody and forget everybody existed on YouTube, all I would have to do is delete my YouTube app. Nobody, that world would be gone. That world of YouTube would not exist to me anymore. That's how much this is just an app. Because if you shut it down, nobody exists anymore unless I meet some of y'all in real life by chance. And who knows, I may have met some of y'all in real life by chance, but just didn't know who you were. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't know who you were. But the thing about it is, when you shut this app down, everybody goes back to their regular life. Everybody goes back to their children, their husband, their spouses. It goes back. And when you want to open that world back up, you lift up your computer, you turn on your phone, you open that app, and that world opens up again. But other than that, it's just an app. And nobody should get that upset and raise that much cane and want to do so much harm to other people over an app and you've never even met. That's what puzzles me. I know none of these people that claim they dislike me and have beef with me. And I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you anybody who ever claimed they dislike me, if they ever met me in person, sat down and have a conversation with me, their whole mindset would change. That's just my take. But anyway, y'all, let me get on up out of here. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and chop it up. I appreciate you guys coming through, and make sure you stay tuned for that members live. The lady just sent me like 3 text messages, so I'm gonna check them in a minute. But I'm going to release those things. I'm just going to find out what's going to be released on Tasha K and what I can release. So before that. But definitely get your members membership. But thank you guys. Protect your peace, Miss Judy, Nida, Christy. Is that how you say Leela? My Black is Beautiful. It's always a pleasure to have you in here. Of course, my moms, Miss Judy, Raw Truth and Uncut. My girl, she's such a sweetheart. Protect your peace. Grown woman status. Miss Hudson, and like I said, I know this was Impromptu live, so and for everybody who's catching the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. And again, thank you guys for coming through. Hey, Rose and Dark and Lovely, thank you so much. You was one of the first people in here, so thank you so much, you guys, for coming through and just chopping it up for a few minutes. And I will probably be back tomorrow. Hey, Miss Clemens. Hey, Spark, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off. Y'all gonna have to catch the replay. Yeah, y'all gonna have to catch the replay. I'm getting ready to get off of here and get me some dinner. So, but thank you so much for coming through, y'all. And I want y'all catch me on the live tomorrow. I don't know. I believe it is going to be a members live, but if not, it'll be a regular live. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you. Girl, you doing 2 weeks? Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to catch up with you as well. But all right, you guys, I will see you guys on the next live.